Welcome to Land of Legends Motorsports Park. We're here with Josie. Josie's been very good past few races, especially in qualifying, so hoping to have a good qualifying shot and then make some improvements for the feature. We've been kind of missing it a little bit for the features of the big block, but hitting it with the small block. So coming off a win last night at Can-Am with the small block, we got a lot of confidence tonight, but it's a new track and I haven't been here all year. Looking forward to it. See what happens.
You still have your ring? Good then, not feel better.
Using the track scales tonight. When you go out for your time trials, like I said, it'll be in your heat.
Wow, Mike, this is so nice.
Thanks. I didn't realize you were competitive.
It smells new.
It smells like it's a year old.
I know.
Like, listen, like right now is what we got last year.
I don't remember the doors, so I don't think I've seen it.
It's very nice. Let's push it.
Where are we going to table? Right.
You guys are fine. Stay.
Dial it in some more. We need to get probably run the same two rear tires, Lance, so grind them, put them back on. We're going to set it on the ground. We're going to square up the rear because it's probably all everywhere. Yep. Yeah, it's not smooth
so
either.
it gets you,
so you get bouncing around, you don't know where it's going.
It takes you off the track, so you lose traction.
Yeah.
So somehow, if you can keep in the track, and I don't know if you're not getting bite off the holes, you got to avoid them so you don't lose.
So you don't lose that. Yeah.
She's a lefty.
I have to train like a Super Saiyan.
Nah, you don't have to train at all. You just
Just have it.
Gas tank does not like require to do any type of training.
You just get.
You're not
You
gonna
just
need
aura dad.
You're just gonna lift the car up. You got dad strength.
Does the strength follow by like going like this?
Yeah.
It'll only be like
Get a little bigger. Back there.
I was watching you twice.
You were watching me twice?
Yeah.
Twice? Hey, I got a job for you. Right, this one. Take that one and put it there. Now there's 4 more.
Believe it or not, you can hear it better.
DIRTcar Series and Land of Legends Raceway track champion in the Bush 2 Chevrolet. Car number 88, machine out of St. Catharines, Ontario. That's Money Matt Williamson. And to his outside, the driver out of Elizabethtown, New York, in the George Huntington and Adirondack Auto. Car number 35, that is Smooth Shoe, Mike Mahaney. He'll start second. Dave Rauscher as he'll bring him down into turn number 3 and 4. Matt Williamson going to fire the VP making PowerPoint. Green flag out on the speedway. Heat race number 3. 6 transfers, 3 to the redraw. They'll work their way up into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. Larry White hanging it out on the top side. Tim Sears Jr. trying to fight his way through to the inside lane as well. He'll take the number 3 spot. Alex Payne going to dive underneath Dalton Slack for position as they roll down into turn number 3 and 4. They're 3 wide for spot number 4 off the corner. Lap number 1 will go to Williamson, but watch this side-by-side battle between Slack and Alex Payne.
Well, they almost went 3 wide there into turn number 1 as Larry White going way upstairs to the Larry lane. And you're going to ride on board here with Alex Payne in the 78 at turn 3. Wow, that's close there with Sears in the 83. Riding shotgun with the Slide Job Express.
Alex Payne working his way up to the number 3 spot as they go down into turn number 1 and 2. He'll take that final redraw position away. That's going to backslide the 83X of Tim Sears Jr. back to the number 4 spot. 5th is the 3RS car. 6th is Larry White. Coffee going to try to make a move to the inside of the 99L as they work down into turn number 3 and 4. But you're watching the battle for the final redraw spot as Tim Sears Jr. tries to come back in here with 3 complete. Dave Barney, 6 in, 2 to go here in Heat 3.
2 laps to go for Williamson, the Buzz 2 Chevy 88. Mahaney still runs 2, Payne runs 3, 4 is still the 83 of Sears, Dalton Slack, Larry White rounding out the top 6 qualifiers as we look in car there with Alex Payne in that Honeoye Auto Parts one more time, but Mike gets the Barrett's 1 to go.
One final lap around the Land of Legends Raceway as it is all Matt Williamson at the front of this one as they'll roll him down into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is going to come out on the speedway. The winner of heat race number 3 will be Money Matt Williamson. Coming home in spot number 2 will be Mike Mahaney. He'll go to the redraw. Alex Payne will find himself in a redraw spot as well.
So qualifying went well. We timed 2nd in our group, started 2nd in the heat, finished 2nd. They redrew 3, so we made the redraw. If we can draw up front and get the balance right, I think we'll be in good shape here tonight. The heat race was extremely slick. We got sprint cars here today, and this is already a pretty slick track. Really couldn't find any bite out there at all. Just trying to kind of carry as much momentum as I could and protect the bottom because I wanted to stay in the spot I was in until we get qualified. Hopefully in the future we're able to move around a little more if I have a little confidence that the car will steer. Made some improvements from hot laps to time trials to get some more drive in the car, but then had a hard time steering it in both time trials and the heat race. So we're going to work on that. Hopefully we get a good draw and see how it goes. It goes down the straightaway like this, and then it just, when I go to get on the corner, it's still back. And I think it's good that we focused on getting drive, but we're gonna have to have some momentum to do anything.
Mike Mahaney, driver of car number 35, fresh off his 4th win of the season last night up at Can-Am. We'll start in the 3rd spot this evening. And Mike, you got a little message for us.
Oh yeah, I don't. This is great. 3rd spot's a good place to be. Really great to see all these fans and having a lot of fun here.
You've had 3 podium finishes in your career here at Canada One Super DIRTcar Series competition. What's going to put you over that edge?
A little bit of bite. I don't know. Just real slick compared to what we ran in Canada last week, and we'll just have to make some adjustments to the balance and see what we can do.
All right, what do you got in your hands there?
Oh, somebody made this sign.
There you go. Nice. There you go. Mike Mahaney.
Team 35. All right.
Let me give it to Harper.
Yeah.
Got you this sign. What's it say?
Meg Clinton.
What?
Meg Clinton.
Car number 3, T-Bone Justin Ayers. Into his inside out of Elizabethtown, New York in the Adirondack Auto. George Hunting owned car number 35, Smooth Shoe Mike Mahaney. It's the Stars and Stripes Spectacular 76, and we are green at Land of Legends.
Field works their way through turns 1 and 2 for the first time here at the Land of Legends, and we are side by side for position number 1. Rudolph through the middle. Payne trying to work the bottom lane here off of turn 4. Drag race to the line. It's going to be Eric Rudolph leading lap number 1.
Rudolph takes the race lead as they roll down through the corner for the second time. It's going to be Alex Payne in second. Mike Mahaney holding on to third, battle for the number 4 spot behind them as Matt Williamson took a good look to the inside of Justin Ayers. Meanwhile, you're watching Alex Payne's in-car camera as they roll down into turn number 3 and 4. He'll nose out ahead of Mahaney off the corner, holding on to the runner-up spot as he tries to chase down Rudolph with 2 complete.
Side by side here for position is going to be Hares in the 3, the 88 of Matt Williamson. Williamson, who's won 4 of 6 features to start 2025 here in Canandaigua, right now battling for that 4th spot with Shepard in tow along with Phelps and Yankowski.
Side-by-side battle continuing as Matt Williamson dives underneath. Justin Ayers will take the number 4 spot away as they'll work into turn number 1 and 2. T-Bone trying to battle back on the top side, trying to make something happen. Not going to do it, though. And Matt Williamson already starting to charge toward the front of the field as you see Justin Ayers trying to chase him down into turn number 3 and 4. And already Williamson's got his sights on Mike Mahaney. He's about 1 lane lower, and he already closed up about a half car length off the back deck of the 35.
Yeah, expect this racetrack to change as we go through this 76 lapper. You heard some drivers talk about that during intermission tonight. Just kind of waiting for this thing to kind of polish off and start to open up those different grooves. And Yankowski has been trying that middle groove. He now slips back in the line as he made that move on Jimmy Phelps. But right now, guys, trying to put some laps on the board here as we're 5 in.
Matt Williamson starting to step out to the outside lane, or really rather the middle, as he goes through turn number 1 and 2, trying to run down Mike Mahaney. And this is where I know Mahaney has a lot of laps, but Williamson more recently has more, and he's going to find that lane right through the middle of the racetrack off turn number 3 and 4. Mahaney, though, shuts the door. He drives up to the top side. Here's Williamson again through 1 and 2, looking to make it work. Wheel to wheel off the corner, and as they drag race off turn number 2, Williamson going to nose out ahead, but Mahaney with a good drive right on exit of the corner.
Yeah, Mahaney with 1 career win here at the Land of Legends back in 2016. Williamson just got his 8th career win here last Saturday night. Here in weekly competition, Williamson now has the spot, and you see these guys Payne about 5-6 car lengths behind the race leader in this battle here for the 3rd spot. Right now shaping up to be the closest one on the track in the top 10.
They continue to work for the spots off at turn number 4 as Williamson able to pull away from Mahaney. Point. See if Alex Payne has anything for him off the restart as the green flag is back out.
Payne quickly tucked into line to get down on that inside groove along the guardrail through 1 and 2. And he's bringing the 88 of Williamson with him. Williamson trying to force the issue there into turn 3. Had to crack the throttle. And now here comes Mahaney and Shepard working the top side.
Matt Shepard going away to the top off turn number 4, where he's going to lose a spot to Justin Ayers as they roll down on the inside lane. All the rest of the car is going to get right back to the bottom. Meanwhile, T-Bone going to find a move to the inside. They're 3 wide for a split second. Behind them for spots 4 through 7 as they roll off the corner. Matt Shepard up on the top side, but he's starting to lose momentum here in the early going.
Yeah, that is a great battle for position right there. Payne took a look on Williamson coming off of 4, but couldn't get up alongside of him there. But yeah, you see Shep lost 3 spots in that ordeal there. As Mahaney got by, Britton now opens up the door for the Ginger Ninja. Here comes Jack Lehner as the train starting to pass by the 9S here to turn 1.
Field works down into turn number 1 and 2. The 9S able to get to the bottom. Jimmy Phelps trying to find a way by off turn number 2. Not able to get it as 9S shuts the door as he battled down into turn number 3 and 4. Alex Payne and Justin Ayers going at it as well off the corner. They'll dive down off the turn number 4. And it's going to be Ayers getting by the 78. T-Bone up to the number 3 spot now as we approach lap number 20 of this feature event. Off at turn number 3 and 4. They make it to the VP, making power point. Green flag back out on the speedway. Lap number 50. Kicking up at the flag stand.
Field works down into turns 1 and 2. Williamson leading by a couple car lengths. Picks up another car length down the back straightaway on Rudolph. Ayers, Payne, Yankowski, top 5 as the field is now Anthony Perego, the first one to step out of line. He just grabbed 2 spots going into turn 3 in that 4 machine.
So starting the 3rd in the feature, went to 4th, was outside on the restart and got shuffled back to 7th, trying to get back to the bottom, and then the next restart they went single file because the racing was follow leader on the bottom. So disappointing. Same thing happened to me at Big Diamond, just being in the wrong lane at the wrong time and not knowing when they're going to go single file, and it's just unfortunate, you know, that it turned out that way. I know this place can be really racy, and I've had good races on this track, so it's not a normal thing for this to happen, but just unfortunate. So hopefully just move on, and hopefully they get it right next time. Stinks for us. We had a good draw. You think that would turn into a good finish, but just needed to stay in 3rd for that restart, and I didn't. So is what it is. Everybody did a great job. 7th's not that bad, so we'll just take it and go to the next one. Garbage plate. They did? All right, well, somebody be hungry.
We went over there many times. She was like, you didn't care a lot of it.
I'm gonna go put it in the truck.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up.
Those pants and shirt.
Whoa.
Harley Davidson outfit for the baby.
Oh, grandpa.
Yeah. I don't either. At some point, it will fit.
It's like, this one says fine. I'm like, no, let's not do that.
Once it stops fit, just go, how about now? And let the sleeves off.